how much would the U.S. have to reduce its emissions to have an impact on overall global emissions? And would there be a noticeable impact on the environment if no other nation did the same? In other words, if we were the sole entity to reduce our emissions, what would the total impact be on the conditions that we assert would be affected by this? Sea level rises, the overall average temperature change, plus or minus. Can you give me, panel members, can you give me a perspective on what would happen under that scenario?
I want to make sure I understand the question. So you're saying if we were the only country to address this?
If we were the only country to address it, how much would we have to reduce our emissions in order to have an impact, a noticeable impact on those conditions, sea level and
I can't estimate that number. I apologize.
Okay.
Well, I've done those calculations, Congressman. Our effect would be between 5 and 8/100ths of a degree. We would not even be able to measure any sea level. The sea level change would be so tiny as to be immeasurable. By the way, sea level has been rising for 20,000 years. It will continue to rise. So no matter what anyone does about their emissions, it will continue to rise. It's not the inch per decade that's the problem. It's that 20 feet in 6 hours from the next hurricane. That's the problem. And that's a different kind of issue to address.